Welcome back to Coins X Tales. We're exploring rare $1 coins that have made people rich. Let's find out why you should never overlook these coins. Because who knows, a single coin could change your life. Don't miss this. Top 1. From the moment you hear the sound of a single dollar coin hitting a wooden table, your life can change forever. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Because what if I told you that a simple $1 coin from the United States, dated 1974, has quietly slipped into pockets, jars, drawers, and even trash bins, while collectors around the world are desperately hunting for it? This is not a story about paper money. This is not a fantasy. This is a real American coin, hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to recognize its power. Most people think $1 is nothing. You can't buy a meal with it. You can't fill your car with it. Some people don't even bend down to pick it up. But history laughs at those people. Because history proves again and again that the smallest coins sometimes carry the biggest secrets. And the 1974 $1 coin is one of those secrets. This coin was born in a time of crisis and change in the United States. Inflation was rising. Silver had already disappeared from circulating dollars. The country needed a strong symbol of value, and that symbol came in the form of the Eisenhower dollar. Big, heavy, bold, and ignored by the public. And that ignorance is exactly what made certain examples incredibly rare today. At first glance, the 1974 $1 coin looks ordinary. President Dwight D. Eisenhower stares forward with strength and calm. The eagle on the reverse lands proudly on the moon, honoring American space achievement. Millions were struck, and yet, only a microscopic number survived in special forms that collectors now fight over. The real magic begins when you understand mint locations. Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Each mint left fingerprints on these coins, and some of those fingerprints became mistakes. And in the world of coin collecting, mistakes are not flaws. Mistakes are treasure. Some 1974 $1 coins were struck with double dies so strong you can see the separation in letters without magnification. Others were struck off-center, cutting into the date and design in ways that make them visually shocking. Some were struck on wrong planchets, creating weights and sounds that do not belong to copper-nickel dollars at all. But the rarest whispers come from experimental history. In 1974, the United States Mint secretly tested alternative metals. Aluminum was one of them. A handful of experimental aluminum $1 coins were struck, never meant for public circulation. Almost all were destroyed. A few escaped, and those that did became legends. Imagine holding a coin so light it feels unreal. Imagine realizing it was never supposed to exist in your hands. That is the kind of coin that museums fight over. That is the kind of coin that rewrites family histories. Condition changes everything. A circulated coin tells a story, but a high-grade, uncirculated example freezes time. Coins graded at the highest levels, untouched by fingers, untouched by commerce, are where the money explodes. And when those conditions combine with errors, the value does not rise slowly. It jumps violently. Collectors love this coin because it represents the last era of big American dollar coins meant for everyday use. They love it because it failed in circulation. They love it because people ignored it. And collectors know that neglect today becomes obsession tomorrow. If you have a 1974 $1 coin, do not rush. Do not clean it. Do not assume it is common. Look closely at the date, the lettering, the rim, the weight, the color. Listen to the sound it makes when gently tapped. One tiny difference can separate a face value coin from a life-changing discovery. This is why coin collectors listen carefully. This is why knowledge beats luck. And this is why videos like this matter. Because somewhere right now, someone is holding a coin they don't understand. And someone else is willing to pay a fortune for it. In today's real collector market, standard circulated examples trade for only a small premium. High-grade, uncirculated examples sell for dozens to hundreds of dollars. Rare error examples sell for thousands. And confirmed experimental aluminum examples have achieved auction results reaching into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, with private offers even higher. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hidden American treasure, hit like so this knowledge reaches more collectors. Subscribe so you never miss the next rare coin revelation. And comment below if you own a 1974 $1 coin, because your story might be the next one the world talks about. Stay curious, stay patient, and always check your change. Top 2. The most dangerous money in the world is the money people ignore. Not paper bills locked in safes. Not gold bars hidden underground. The most dangerous money is the coin sitting quietly in a drawer, mistaken for pocket change, while collectors would fight over it without blinking. And today, that coin is the United States $1 dated 1972. This is not just a dollar. This is not just metal. This is a silent survivor from one of the most confusing and experimental periods in American coin history. A time when the United States Mint was changing materials, changing technology, and making mistakes that were never supposed to leave the building. Mistakes that today are worth more than houses, cars, and entire collections combined. When the 1972 $1 coin was released, most Americans didn't want it. It was big. It was heavy. It didn't fit wallets. People called it useless. Banks stacked them. Stores rejected them. And that rejection is exactly what made this coin dangerous in the future. Because while the public ignored it, the Mint was experimenting behind closed doors. The face shows Dwight D. Eisenhower, a symbol of strength and leadership. The back shows an eagle landing on the moon, a celebration of American power and space exploration. But hidden inside that moon is one of the most famous and valuable errors in modern American coinage. Collectors call it the Earth variety mystery on some 1972 $1 coins. The Earth above the eagle looks completely different. Not slightly different. Shockingly different. The islands, the continents, the shape of the globe itself appear bold, detailed, and unmistakable. This happened because the Mint accidentally used a reverse design intended for proof coins on regular circulation strikes. That mistake created what is now known as one of the rarest Eisenhower dollar varieties ever released into public hands. Most people will never notice it. Collectors know instantly. And that's only the beginning. Some 1972 $1 coins were struck with dramatic double dies, where the date and lettering show clear separation. Others were struck off-center, clipped, or with misaligned dies that create visual chaos collectors love. There are examples with weak strikes caused by worn dies, and others with razor-sharp details that should never exist on circulation coins. Then there is the issue of finish. Proof. Uncirculated. Circulated. Each condition tells a different story, and each level of preservation multiplies the value. Coins that never entered circulation, untouched by hands, untouched by time, are the ones that make auction rooms silent when bidding starts. Collectors chase this coin not because it is old, but because it represents a failure. A dollar coin America rejected. A coin that slipped through cracks while errors escaped quality control. A coin that survived because nobody cared. Until now. This is the kind of coin collectors listen carefully for. This is the kind of coin that rewards patience and knowledge. This is why you never clean a coin. This is why you never assume value by face alone. One tiny design difference can separate a common dollar from a legendary discovery. If you own a 1972 $1 coin, you should look at it differently after this video. Tilt it under light. Study the earth. Study the lettering. Compare weight and strike. Because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is smaller than you think. And that's why coin lovers stay obsessed. Because history doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it whispers from a pocket.in. Today's collector market. Common circulated examples trade for modest amounts. High-grade uncirculated examples bring strong premiums. Rare earth variety examples sell for thousands. And the finest known examples of the rare reverse design have reached auction prices equal to luxury cars and real estate, with values spoken in tens of thousands of dollars. If this video opened your eyes, press like so this knowledge spreads. Subscribe so you never miss another hidden American treasure. And comment below if you own a 1972 $1 coin, because your coin might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Always check your change. Top 3. The most powerful treasures in the world are not locked behind glass or guarded by alarms. They are the ones people touch every day and never truly see. And today, the story you are about to hear is about one of the most misunderstood coins in American history. A coin that many people once called useless. A coin that banks stacked and forgot. A coin that quietly became a hunter's dream. The United States $1 dated 1971. This coin was not born in peace. It was born in transition. America was changing. Silver had disappeared from everyday money. Inflation was rising. The public was confused. And the United States Mint made a bold decision that would echo for decades. They introduced the Eisenhower dollar, honoring a wartime general and president, and they released it into a world that wasn't ready for it. Most people rejected it instantly. Too big, too heavy, too inconvenient. And that rejection became the reason this coin turned rare in ways nobody expected. 1971 was the first year this dollar ever existed. First years always matter to collectors. But this year was more than a beginning. It was an experiment. The mint was learning. Dies were new. Quality control was imperfect. And mistakes escaped into circulation. Dwight D. Eisenhower's portrait looks calm and powerful, but look closer. On certain coins, the lettering around his head shows doubling so clear it feels unreal. The date can appear thicker, almost shadowed. These double die examples are not accidents to collectors. They are jackpots. Turn the coin over and the eagle descends toward the moon, carrying America's space achievement in metal form. Above the eagle floats the Earth. And here is where history fractures. There are multiple Earth reverse styles on 1971 dollars. Some show a soft, almost blurry planet. Others show sharp islands and bold continents. These differences were never explained to the public. They were never announced. They simply happened, and collectors discovered them years later. Then come the proof coins. Struck in San Francisco with mirror-like fields and frosted devices, some of these proofs were struck using experimental processes. A tiny number were mistakenly struck in silver compositions intended only for collectors, not circulation. Those pieces became instant legends. Errors add fuel to the fire. Off-center strikes that slice into the date. Clipped planchets missing metal along the rim. Wrong planchet strikes that change weight, color, and sound. Coins that should never have existed yet somehow survived inspection and escaped into the world. Condition decides destiny. A worn coin tells a story, but a pristine one freezes history. Uncirculated 1971 dollars with full luster and no contact marks are brutally difficult to find today. Proof coins without haze or hairlines are even harder. And when rarity meets condition, value doesn't climb. It explodes. Collectors love this coin because it represents the last breath of the old American dollar dream. A big coin meant to be used. A coin the public refused. A coin saved by accident because nobody wanted it. If you own one, never clean it. Never polish it. Never assume it's common. Study the date. Study the earth. Study the strike. One small detail can separate pocket change from history. This is why collectors listen carefully. This is why patience wins. This is why knowledge creates wealth. Today, ordinary circulated examples sell for small premiums. High-grade, uncirculated coins command strong collector demand. Rare double die and reverse varieties sell for thousands. And the finest known proof and silver examples have reached auction prices spoken in tens of thousands of dollars, with elite specimens approaching six-figure territory in private sales. If this story opened your eyes, press like so more collectors learn the truth. Subscribe so you never miss another hidden American treasure. And comment below if you own a 1971 $1 coin, because your coin may already be worth more than you imagine. Always check your change.